はい、皆様改めましてこんにちは。ジャパニーズリストリームチャンネルです。本日はですね、ヨーロピアンスピードランナーアセンブリー、通称 ESA サマー2023の様子をお届けしております。こちら本家公認の日本語話者向けミラー配信となっております。ただいまの時間司会進行私カニパンが担当しております。引き続きよろしくお願いいたします。こちらヨーロピアンスピードランナーアセンブリー2023ですけれども、今回はですね、日本時間の7月22日から30日深夜まで24時間ノンストップ7日間というね配信になっております。お、早くもこれはこれは違いますね。ダイジェストですね。よかった。次のタイトルのご紹介なんですけれども、オブスキュア、RTA カテゴリーが any% イージーになっておりまして、おそらくなんですけれども、書いてないですけどコープかなと思います。ここ3作はコープタイムって感じなんですかね。グッジョブもコープでして、その前もねコープでしたけれども、オブスキュアもコープでやるんじゃないかと思います。クリアまでの予定時間が30分になってまして、今のところちょっと解説者さんいらっしゃらないんですが、私の調べた範囲では奏者さんが2人いらっしゃいまして、この方々が any% のイージーのコープでスピードラン .com に4位で登録があるので、おそらくそれを実際に実演して見せてくださるという形かなと思います。で、オブスキュアもちょっと調べたんですけど、スチームでは日本語対応してなくて、で、2005年頃発売のサバイバルホラーなんですね。で、パソコンだとローカル協力プレイが可能なんで、今のグッドジョブもなんですけれども、オンラインの協力プレイができなくて、隣に友達が座ってたら協力できるみたいな。スチームだと最近はリモートとかで無理やりそういうオンラインっぽくすることもできるのかもしれないですけれども、今回は現地でお二方で協力プレイされるんですかね。で、こちらゲームとしては初期バイオとかアウトブレイクのような、ゲームシステムとか作風とかになっている、サバイバルホラーという感じですね。このお二方持ってる記録は26分36秒になってますので、おそらくその EST30 分の中で終わるとは思うんですけれども、ビットがですねスペシャルモードで遊ぶかノーマルモードで遊ぶかという風になってまして、このそれぞれがどう違うのかというと、スペシャルモードっていうのは主に重ね着っていうか外見を変えるためだけのその衣装みたいなものが増えたり、あと武器も見た目が変わったり、武器に関しては一部挙動も変わるものがあるというような説明になってます。今のところはですね、私がさっき見た範囲では、スペシャルモードの方が若干、多かったので、スペシャルモードでプレイされるのかなと思います。ちょっと日本語化がされてないので、あんまり日本人プレイヤーの層は厚くないのかもしれないですけれども、一応 Steam では日本語のね、レビューとかもついてるんで、英語のまま遊んだ方とかが結構いるのかなと思ってますけれども、多分これね、ただでさえ日本語対応もしてないし、ここでも普通に英語表示とかでプレイされると思うんで、ストーリー的なところがちょっと把握しきれないかなと思うんですが、一応設定としては同級生が失踪したので学校内を探索して回る、夜に学校内をうろうろ探索する、ホラーの、探索兼アクションサバイバルホラーみたいなゲームのようですね。でプレイヤーブルキャラクターも何人かいるんですけど、キャラクターによって若干アビリティに差があるようで、 どのキャラクターを選ぶかによってそれぞれで特性があるみたいで、足が速いとかヒントをつぶやいてくれるとか、逆に足が遅いとかピッキングが速いとか何人かいるみたいなんで、それをどういう組み合わせの2人にするのかなっていうのが、コープだとあるのかもしれないですけど、でもRTA ですから謎解き要素とかは基本的にね、答えが分かってる状態でやると思うので2人でね相談しながらシンキングタイムが発生するっていうところはおそらくないのかなとは思います。はい、一応ねレビューに書いてあったプレイヤーさんが書いてくださった説明によると、キャラクターがプレイヤブルで、5人ほどいて、ジョッシュ学校新聞の記者でスタンとケニーの友達、他のキャラクターより足が速くアイテムの取りこぼしサーチができる。スタンリー泥棒、他のキャラクターよりピッキング速度が速い。ケニーチュートリアルで行方不明になるこの学校の代表選手だがジョッシュより足が遅く、ダッシュスキルを使ってもジョッシュより遅い。シャノンケニーの妹でヒントをつぶやいたり他のキャラよりアイテムでの回復量が 20% 多い。アシュリーケニーの彼女、武器による攻撃力が高くなっている。近接攻撃に特殊モーションがある。隙が多いが攻撃力が高い様子。この5人の中からおそらく2人組み合わせてコープするのかなと思います。チュートリアルで行方不明になっているケニーくんを探しに行くゲームなので、おそらくチュートリアル以外の部分はケニー以外のキャラクターを使ってケニーを探索するっていうのがゲームの目的なんですかね。そうですね、泥棒以外のキャラクターでもピッキング自体は可能で速度に差があるだけのようですね。コープなんで2人で協力するんですけど、1人でプレイする場合でも2人のキャラクターを交互に操作するような操作感で、2人のキャラクターを操作するところは1人だろうが2人だろうが変わらないっぽいんですよね。1人で遊んでもキャラクター A、B を交互に動かして A が足を支えて B が窓枠を越えるとか、そういうところがありそうですね。でこの作品は一応2まで出てるみたいなんですけれども、今はセール期間外なので定価で売ってるようで、この通常価格単体698円で出てますね。で1、2のバンドルが1480円なんですよ今。でなんかセールの時は1、2のバンドルで99円とか、もうなんか100円前後にまで下がるらしくてバンドルで1480円定価のものが100円になっちゃうそのセール価格に惹かれて日本語化されてないけど遊んでみたという方の日本語レビューもいくつかありましたので、それを読んできたわけですけれども、なのでもしこれ RTA 見てちょっとやってみようかなって思ったらウィッシュリスト入れといて、セールが来たらねお知らせのメールが届くと思うんで100円くらいで買っていただいて実際に遊んでみてもらうのも面白いかなと。結構 RTA でねプレイヤーは分かってるからサクサクやるじゃないですか。で解説ほとんどなしで見てると案外ネタバレってほどそのギミックを理解しないで見終わったりとかするんで、自分で遊ぶときは自分で遊ぶなりにここどうなってるんだろうって結構ね考えながらやることになったりするんで、そこまでその謎解き要素をスポイルされるってことはないと思うんでね、自分でやるときは自分でやるなりの工夫とか、ね、考え方とかで遊べるんじゃないかなと思います。選ばないでください。そうです、躊躇しないでください。じゃあちょっとね画面切り替えまで待ちますか。もしねこちらのゲームを遊んだことがあるというくらいの方でもね RTA 経験有無問いませんので、知ってるっていう方はね、始まってからでも大丈夫ですので解説応募いただければと思います。ちょっと画面映ってませんがそろそろ来るのか。ロゴが映ってますが スポンサー、この番組はツイッチグロリアス、レッドウルフ、忍者オアダイ、シャドウオブザサン。の提供でお送りしておりますということですね。ご覧のスポンサーのでしたね。はい、画面切り替わりました。
Hi, my name is Tali.
I'm Aeshmah.
And we're going to be showing you Obscure. In case you're not familiar with this obscure title, it's old classic retro horror game that I believe initially came out on PS2, although we are
若
playing the
干レ
PC
トロなゲーム。
today.
And just to remedy any misconceptions here, we are not here to cure your OBS problems, right? The game
No, this is not
title is
an
actually
OBS
all
cure.
obscure. You
Yeah.
know, if you see the capitalization,
OBS ではありませんよ。
it is. We're not here to fix the OBS problem. Just to make sure.
But yeah, I believe we had a bid war going for this. So before we can get started, we need to know what
はい、
mode
ビ
are
ッ
we
トウォーで
So there was a
スペシャルモードが実際選ばれたんですかね。
and special mode won the bid war. There.
So
Excellent.
you actually fall for our biggest blunder here because special mode makes the game actually a little
はい、ではスペシャルモードで走っていこうと思いますということですね。
Special mode is, changes
難易度はイージーで
the
す。
outfits of the characters. However, these special weapons that we are getting in special mode are a little bit more powerful than what you have in the normal version of the game. So,
Some of them are at least. It's not every weapon that's replaced. But
so
yeah.
it just makes the things a little bit easier on us.
Yeah. I'll take it. All right, are we ready?
I guess so. So let's get this run going in 3, 2, 1, go.
はい、始まりました。グッドラックです。
However, apparently the co-op option in the game was too obscure for the game itself, so we're actually going to start with a nice single-player sections.
これがチュートリアルですかね。
So of this run, even though it's only about a 25-minute run in total, alone. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this
だとすればこの学校の代表選手であるケニー君がこれかな。
basically a tutorial section, which unfortunately doesn't have co-op, so I'm kind of just passing time here for the first section until I can actually play the game.
そうですね、ホラーなので、語話表現とかちょっと苦手な方は薄めで見ていただいて、まあそんなにそういうシーンが連続ってほどじゃなさそうですけどね。なんせ30分で終わるんでどういう風な感じかわからないですけれども、スクリーンショット見る限り結構ぐちゃぐちゃ血みどろみたいなところもスクショにはあったんで、苦手な方は気をつけてくださいね。プレステくらいのポリゴン感ですよね。
We actually are able to use duct tape to tape the flashlight to the gun, so we now have basically two firing modes, so to speak, with our weapons, where we can either use the flashlight or, shoot bullets.
It's one of the main gimmicks here, just to like explain like why the flashlight even is important. It's not just the game is dark, but the monsters that you'll see us fight, they're actually sensitive to light, so we defeat them by light. If we don't use our light, we cannot kill them. So very important to actually get your flashlight onto your weapon, or you are gonna struggle.
And now we've actually found a second character, which is Dan. He's going through a rough spot here. You know, he's just kind of so stressed out from being at school that he lost all his hair at age 16.
ちょっと暗くてなんだかわかりませんが襲われてる感じですね。
In theory, I could join the game already here, but for marathon safety, I will not, because depending on who dies first here, it could potentially change who.
おっと突然場面が切り替わり、ケニー君は今のような感じで行方不明になったので、友達が探索に向かう、捜索に向かうという感じですかね。
And as you can already, or maybe tell, is Josh is the second fastest character out of our 5. Now I don't have to press any button to make him walk faster, I guess, because he's not running apparently. Then the other
ケニー君はジョッシュよりもね、ダッシュしたところで足が遅いらしいんでね。
it is fast to be in control of Josh and basically go the fastest stretches. Another thing you can see.
夜の学校で失踪したケニー君を探しに。
However, the game doesn't constrain
彼
us
は
to
ジョッ
the
シュか
same
な。
camera angle, which is why there will actually be a lot of off-screen movement that mostly Tali will be doing. I will be doing it sometimes, but she is basically
基本的に窓ガラスを割ってドア開けるんですね。
Yeah, because this is it's a co-op game, but it is just one screen. So the one screen is what you see. I don't have a second screen or something that isn't captured. I'm doing this mostly blind when you don't see me move.
So we did a little bit of warping here. What Tali did was she disconnected her controller, and that made me that I could command Shannon to stay in front of that door and not follow me into the next room. So when I come back, Tali can take control of that character again, and we can immediately just progress into the next room. And that is something that you will see quite a bit in this game, actually.
Yeah, that's like our main form of speed tech, to just make sure we split up and make sure that we're efficient, because as long as we're in co-op mode, as long as one person goes through the door, both people go through the door. But then sometimes we may also split up and specifically go back into single player mode and tell the character to stay there to be able to keep them in two separate rooms.
Another thing, movement tech-wise, is you can actually, or you are actually in control of your characters before the screen is fully loaded. So every time the screen goes black when we have the scene transition, we can actually already control our characters and save, like, I don't know, half a second or a second or so before you can actually see them. As you can see, that we're not starting in front of the door, we're already walking down.
今のところ謎解きというよりドア開けて移動するの繰り返しのみですね。
And now you can really start to see like how slow my character is compared to Josh, because I'm running.
情報収集っぽいことは進んでるんですかね、これ。
So next up we're gonna meet Stan. He is the fourth or the last of the 5 main characters. And
You say last, but we haven't even showed Ashley yet.
I mean, yeah, but we saw Ashley. We weren't in control of her, but we did see her.
Yeah.
Another tech coming up here, I will, just run by Shannon here, and I will get attacked by this monster. And you actually
何か出ました。
want to get knocked down there, but not Shannon.
淡々と進んでますね。
I mean, you don't actually want him knocked down. The thing is, whoever gets there first will get knocked down, so it's just faster for the other person to keep up and be able to take over than for the first person to. Oh no. Okay,
there we
okay.
Sulfuric acid.
So the bit of a puzzle here, there is a
attack
locked door on the second floor, and we never find a key for
め
that.
ちゃくちゃ吹っ飛ばされて分断されてましたけど、そういうイベントなのかな。
And fill it with some acid from the chemistry class, and we're going to pour that acid on that lock to dissolve it.
Don't do this at
And,
home.
Yeah, we are bad people, like, not gonna lie. I mean, you have to keep in
Also, I
mind...
need an audio cue in a second, so just yeah. Sorry.
What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, it's a total mess.
Okay, I got it.
Got it.
But yeah, again, off-screen maneuvering that I need to do, and I need to specifically run up and break a
まあ
window.
こういう
If I don't break that window,
本来だったら初見プレイの時とかにうわーってびっくりするようなポイントとかを淡々と抜けていくシュールさって RTA の醍醐味でもあるかもしれませんね。誰もびっくりしないし淡々と今のはこういうものですっていう感じで抜けていきますよね。
Breaking the school equipment left and right. We are, dropping acid everywhere. We are breaking down the doors. We are shooting stuff.
I feel like the monsters do more damage than us, but yeah.
何かアイテムや地図を見て
Come on.
これは謎解きっぽいですね。こう何らかの
That didn't go right. So you have to turn
隠し
to the
扉
left
だった。
one right 3 times and the right one
金庫
left
みたいな
5
もの
times.
がありますね。
And please, Josh, just go ahead and pick that stuff up.
Also, that gun right there is actually one of the things that's different in special mode. If you pick that up in normal mode, you'll notice that it's your average pistol with a flashlight. Thanks to special mode, is now a pistol with a laser. And that laser can actually kill the enemies without us needing to use ammo. So I'm very happy that we get to use this.
Okay, so we're now in the library, and we are
これは学生ですか？
page of property destruction here. Although this is another Dan quote. I don't know if this is actually Dan or it's just another guy that looks like Dan, but
I mean,
見て見ぬふりをした
basically,
フラグが立ったからもう行こうみたいな感じでしたね今の。
I don't
is this
know, maybe
game
someone
trying to
in the
tell
dark-
us that all Americans look the same? Is that what's supposed to be the takeaway here?
学校中の金庫パカパカ開けますね。
Marathon safety and not take damage. Although if this was a PB attempt, I would. Okay, well I got one hit, so it's fair.
近づかなくてもフラグが立つからもう立ち去ってよしみたいな感じの挙動をしてましたね
There's。permadeath. So if one of our characters die, they're gone. So we have a fair few backup saves set up just in case we die where we're not supposed to. Because that could basically end the
そ
run
れ
right
意味
now.
あんの？その街灯殴るの意味あるの？
Another thing that you might have already picked up on is that we fast travel back to the central hub in the game a lot. And that is actually one of the hardest things to learn in this game is when you actually need to go where when you go back to the hub, because there is basically no indication to tell you where you need to go next. You just have to memorize it or have your splits open.
これ
as we
は
do not.
警備員室みたいでしたね。
So there's just a lot of memorization.
一瞬マップが映ったりするから実はファストトラベルしてるのかな、急に場面が切り替わるときは。
Alright, now we're gonna see more of the inventory come into play. So basically, again, I'm gonna tape a lamp to my shotgun because, again, very important to have that light available. And we're just menuing very. What are you doing?
I hadn't my gun equipped for some reason because I messed up the menu a little bit.
Yeah, we're coming into one of the first big run killers, which is this room right here. It's worse when we go back, but alright.
Thankfully, we got the lasers. We can take care of these little ankle biters that
Yeah.
like really slow you down because they literally chomp on your ankle.
夜の学校って結構怖いですもんね。
Just a little bit of a time that's like every time we go.
This room coming up is very scary casually, but in the speedrun, it's nothing. Because again, we're abusing the
Oh my god.
abusing the door
なんか
system.
なんかい
So
ま
as
す
soon
ね。
as like he
無視してますけど。
pick up animation, I can leave it
なんかいるな。
Alright, I'm gonna set the screw. Oh, I didn't get the screwdriver, but I'll do it in the next round.
倒さなきゃいけないボスとかじゃないんでしょうね、スルーしてるってことは。
Basically or one of the worst rooms in the speedrun because normally you're supposed to kill these enemies and then do the puzzle. However, in the speedrun, we
噛まれてますよ、足。
Yeah, basically, I'm just trying to protect.
あ、一人が謎解きしてる間、もう一人が周辺の敵を撃ったりとか。
Please, that's hard.
今の難しかったらしいですね。
One of our safety saves is
Yep.
set up right here.
結構さらっと抜けてましたが、
So quickly.
Yeah, like I said, 2 out of 3 of our practice.
難しいことを達成したようです
Yeah.
It's actually kind of lucky because these enemies were kind of passive when
Yeah.
we actually entered the room. Like they normally
know
they
they're
are
an
just
ESA.
immediately
Yeah.
go for you.
They know they're at ESA, they're behaving.
They're good dogs.
Alright, but can we squeeze in a donation maybe before we continue to the next part?
Be quick about it.
Absolutely. We have a $15 from Emerald Alley. Good luck on the run, Aish. And Tali too.
Stairway
Thank you.
collapse.
Thank you, Ali. Hope to see you at ESA in winter.
Alright, so setting up, we're gonna need a wheel for the next room, so I already made sure to set up and have the wheel ready.
Speaking of donations, if you have any obscure trivia, facts, jokes, whatever, now is the run to go ahead and donate to them. Because it's for charity after all.
あ、さっきのゲームのせいでこうコード引っ張って引っ掛けたら弾き飛びそうなものがあ
If
り
you
まし
paid
たね。
attention to what I was doing there, you may have noticed that I just gave all my items to.
コード引っ掛けて引っ張ればいいんじゃないみたいになり
And,
ますね。
there's a good reason for that, and that is because, again, permadeath is about to come into play because we're going to go to the amphitheater, which is where our first boss fight is. But we're not going to fight that boss. We're going to take advantage of permadeath. And because the characters, like the weapon inventories belong to each character.
まあ基本的にはヒント集めたり
My character doesn't have
ア
any
イテム
lose
集めたり情報を集めたりとかでそれを組み合わせて
Alright,
探
so
索
we're gonna
進
do
め
some
てっていう感じ
optimized
なんでしょう
movement in the
ね。
next room to just get through it as fast as possible because we need to make sure to set up because later in the game we will need to
Yeah.
actually watch
Let's
a
stick
movie
together.
here. So we're just setting up so we don't need to do that later. It's already ready. And I'm picking some backup health. Alright, now I'm about to disconnect. I'm just gonna pick up this health too.
あ、雰囲気のある BGM が流れてますね。
Alright, so now it's single player mode again, which means that
I'll stay
Aeshmah can
here.
switch to Shannon and also tell Josh to wait here because we want Josh alive. But unfortunately, it's now time to say goodbye to Shannon. Because what we've learned, this is a pretty recent route change for this game, is that instead of actually fighting this, because we used to fight this when we first learned the game, but instead you can just send one character up and
またなんかいますね。
and the rest of the characters can proceed under it, and we never need to kill them. So thank you for taking one for the team, Shannon. Yeah, I only took 1 damage, which I was playing it a bit marathon safe, which unfortunately means it's a bit slow on this as well because I didn't want her to die too early.
You can kind of see this trapdoor over there. That is where you're actually supposed to go down if you follow the normal route. However, this enemy blocks you from accessing it, and that is
こ
why
れ
you
は
fight it.
デスルーラ
Go for the death block here.
So now I get to play as Dan, but don't get too attached.
今のはあえて死んだんでしょうね、きっとね。
I guess you all could kind of start to tell where all of this thing is going. And let me tell you, not a lot of these school children would make it out alive on this day.
Yeah, no. It's unfortunately not too going fast to get them all out safely.
Do we actually kill them all from the slowest character dice? No, it's actually not.
I
Because
don't
Ashley
think
is
so.
the slowest one, yeah.
Alright, so another very difficult room, where
そうですよね。
I need to
2人目のキャラ
set
クタ
by
ー
the
変
door
更されてる
perfectly,
よう
and I
です。
also need to make sure that Aeshmah can get out safely.
誰が
because
ついて
he's
きて
going
るん
into
だ
a
ろう。
very dangerous area, and if I don't get him out fast enough, he will die.
I'm just gonna push this out of the way and grab this lever, I think, and then there's this big guy over here, which I have to duke out like this and go behind him and pick up a light grenade. And
敵が出てくるときちょっと背景にテクスチャーがふわーって重なってきます
Yeah,
ね。
yeah,
walk past.
This is why we have backup. I'll take your camera back too.
I should probably check the camera as well.
Alright, I'm gonna set up because I need.
Because these big
lever.
guys, they are basically the hardest enemies outside of the bosses in this game, and like 2 hits or something and your character is dead even if they were at full health.
Alright, say goodbye to Stan.
Nice, Dan. That's nice knowing you.
And he's dead. Alright.
なんか後ろでうわーうわーって言ってるけど淡々と進みますね。
But it's okay because now
Hey, we got Kenny back.
all the characters are
alive.
captured.
Is it?
あ、ケニーくん発
All
見
back,
され
right,
た
back in.
か
Now
な。
I'm gonna be playing as Josh,
I
and
see
Aeshmah's
some
gonna be
cutters
playing as
that come in
Kenny.
handy once we find a
And this is
way
when
out.
you can kind of see how fast Kenny actually is. Like, he's not that much faster than Josh, but he is faster than Josh.
Yeah.
If he is running. However, the thing is with oh my god.
こっからはケニーくんとジョッシュで行くのかな。
Make sure to heal as well, just to be safe.
Yeah,
Wow,
there you
I'm ready to rock.
go. When Kenny runs, he actually has an invisible stamina bar that can run out. So I won't be.
鉄格子の牢屋でしたね。これ学校の中のはずなのに
I will rhythmically
そんな区画があるんですね。
not deplete Kenny's stamina like all in one
すごく
go.
闇を抱えた学校なんでしょうか。
Mega Man 3 and you're just jumping on the rush jet to not, deplete his energy bar the whole time. It's kind of the same thing in a way.
Alright,
A
can
bit
we
of an
squeeze
obscure
in-
reference, but I guess you guys can understand.
Can we squeeze in another donation maybe when we're on our way to the next place?
Absolutely. Presco donates $10 saying hola, hey, hola.
Hola.
And that went to the Jedi Knight language choice for Spanish. And another one?
Maybe not now because
Okay.
we're about to head into a new area, but soon. Alright, so again, we have Kenny so we can move a bit faster now, and now we have the.
Wixen will be able
Well,
to
it says
help us out.
pliers in game, but they're bolt cutters. So now we're gonna go into start looking for some items that we need for basically the final mission, I guess you could technically call it.
The final puzzle.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna make
Sure
sure to
doesn't
actually
look
not
too
miss it this time.
comfy.
Alright, got it. So yeah, again, Kenny's fast, so he's just gonna run past all the enemies. My job there is to just pick up the item and then try and stay safe. And then we have some very, very dangerous flooring ahead. So again, I'm gonna do some off-screen movement and just try to grab some extra resources while Aeshmah goes over and not fall through because I think it's a death if you
Yeah.
fall through.
If you just walk over these or run over these boards, you will fall down.
Yeah.
Your character instantly dies.
Yeah.
So what you do is you just get out your weapon to like stagger your movement a little bit, and that makes it so you can just walk over these things normally without falling down. Now we pick up the safe, which makes it so that I am very, very slow.
So it's my turn to run for once.
So what do we do with the safe? Well, we drop it in a hole to open it because we never find a key for that thing. Because that is how that works.
And now we actually get to see Ashley. Ashley comes into play. So we talked a bit about in the beginning about like all the characters having special abilities. Ashley's is that she does more damage, and we're gonna do another boss fight. And we're actually fighting this time, so we want Ashley with us to do this fight.
Yeah, she's the only character that
But
has
she's
figured
so
out how
slow.
to double tap, basically, because she shoots twice at once.
Yeah, but she's so slow, so you don't want her unless you're fighting.
So my job is to basically just drag this enemy so she doesn't have her little hand in front of her face so we can shoot her.
Alright,
Like that. She's
Got it.
blocking right now, so I'm gonna go.
I had to reload.
Yeah, same.
Alright, she's
Okay,
dead.
that was it.
That wasn't the best boss fight, but good enough. Alright, so now
Library.
I need to switch back to Josh. I need to do this off screen. I know I get it when I see the text, which I'm not getting it, so I'm probably in the wrong place. I need to take the camera. Oh, I was way off. Okay. Josh, please. Oh my god, Josh. There we go.
But-
Got him.
But as you can tell, she has to do this all without seeing what
Yeah.
she's actually doing on the stream. So if you just walk a little bit like you're not or you're not used to, things can just really go off the rails very, very quickly, and that is where a lot of time loss can come. And
Yeah,
also,
I
I should
think
probably
you-
heal in the
yeah.
next room
You should.
because I got hit by that little bastard there.
Alright, we're gonna pick up our. I can't see because you're saying so.
Wait till I catch up.
But I got the statue anyway. Alright, statue and a key. Now we actually get ambushed by one of the teachers, which is why we didn't end up going back to the main place and took our map.
Yeah, what are the teachers doing during this whole time anyway? You know, they're just running around here, letting us be free, so to speak, to fight these monsters and all that shit. Is that how American high schools are actually like?
I hope not.
Any Americans here who can confirm or deny that? Also, I'm just picking up that health kit for marathon safety a little bit here because we got hit a little bit more than I would like to. Which is actually a little bit of a problem because the thing is, if you pick up a new item, it always gets selected in your inventory, which can mess up your inventory management a little bit. Like if Tali had taken the time
天井になんかいますね。
to select the pliers before I pick up that health kit, it would now have selected the health kit and she
Yeah.
would have to
普通にこれ
select the pliers again.
自分で武器を持ち込んでいるというより学校内でその場で拾ったものを使って戦ってるらしいんで、重火器が普通に学校内に転がってるってことなんですよね。それを拾って謎のモンスターと戦っているっていう。
Look at those two killing it. Amazing game. Thank you for showing that off. Great to meet you both. Enjoy the rest
そう
of the
学
ESA.
校なんですよ。
See you on the next event.
学校で拾った銃で撃ってるんですよねこれね。
And we also have $5 from Frost Hammers. Thanks for this amazing event. Thanks for this amazing round. It's Obscura.
I mean, I think we're literally dragging this game back out of obscurity for a lot of people today.
We might just be. And also, the laser really helped us in that room, so thank you for voting for special mode.
So another obscure thing that just happened is you see us go back to where we just escaped the prison a little bit earlier because we're actually supposed to go through the forest there. However, the forest is locked by a gate where you have to input a code. And we actually had to watch that movie in the theater just now to see what the code was.
Yeah, because the game doesn't believe us that we know the code until we've actually seen it in game, unfortunately.
So there it is.
Because it is the same code, but putting it in too early just doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Maybe they changed it in between or something. I don't know. But then when was that?
こういう暗証コードとかも
Also, this area
決まってるんでしょうね。
specific movement, like,
本来
I
は
need to
ヒン
wait
トを探してきて何番だなってな
I
る
will get attacked.
ものなんでしょう
If
け
Kenny's
ど、
fastest, if I
そ
try
こ
to
に乱
follow
数
them,
絡んでないんだったら毎回同じ番号を押せば開
then
き
in
ます
the
もん
next
ね。
room, I need to follow because
起動するたびに暗証番号変わるタイプのゲームとかもありますけ
let
ど、
them get free
多分
hits.
ヒント拾わないで
Again, permadeath is
直で
scary.
行って開けてるのかな。
Alright, I'm gonna do some off-screen maneuvering again soon too, but we just have to make our way through the forest first. We have a breakable wall coming up. We're just making a quick note of it. We have so much pistol ammo anyway, so it's just one more,
I think I missed one shot.
probably.
Oh god.
だいぶ暗いです
I
ね。
always forget about this room for some reason. I don't know what it is.
I always remember it, but that's because it's a very important room for me. Because yeah, now I need to go pick up a statue, and yeah, I'm in the right place. Alright, you ready for me? Got it.
Because the thing is, as soon as she picks up that statue, or enemies will spawn.
It's okay, I didn't take in too much damage. I'm still fine.
So you want to be kind of close to the door when you pick up that statue so that Kenny can immediately leave so George doesn't get hit. But apparently that was a little bit too early or something, or was too late on the door.
It's okay.
Oh my god. Kenny, please.
And now we need to be very careful and defend ourselves here, and I also need to be careful. What we discovered once that if they hit me as I try to go down here, we will soft lock. So woohoo!
The thing is, for some reason, that Kenny just gets locked into that animation, just staring at the wall until these barrels have gone all the way to the side. So I can't.
ギリギリセーフっぽかったですね
Yeah,
今
it's
の。
faster for me to take it, but if the enemies again hit me, we had that happen once, and it just removed the interaction box, and we couldn't proceed.
Also, we're back at the beginning of the game, if you remember. We've been here before. Kenny had a run-in with all these monsters. He was still there. We just passed him.
Yep.
Let's just call him Barry or something. I don't know.
Alright, another very scary room coming up, so it's very important that we immediately kill his enemy, otherwise he basically will one-shot
Like
me.
this guy is just immediately. in
なん
your
か
face and
い
keep
ま
in
す
mind,
ね。
like about
Oh, that was so good.
2 or 3 hits of that guy kills us.
Yeah, there's
So-
again like if our run survived the like cafeteria, it'll probably die there. So that was incredibly good. Oh, so
Also, we
so
got the laser, so we can just immediately kill that guy there. Which is also very nice. And we're coming up on another boss fight. It will be the third and last queen that we faced during the run.
there you go. All right. So I would just need to fight her, and one of the items we picked up in that one scary room before was the flash grenade or the light grenade. So we're using that to get a lot of damage in. Because again, we don't have Ashley. Come on, get your hand away.
Hurts.
I have like
Please. Yeah.
no light left. Okay, we got
Okay,
her.
we got it.
All right, and GG because now I'm done.
Fine. I'll
The rest is all
Yeah,
different.
the run basically ends as it starts in single player mode. There is nothing left for Tali.
Well, I
so
could play, but
I
it's just
will,
it's not optimized for me to follow right now because it's better to leave the character there because unfortunately now it's Kenny's time to die.
Spoilers!
They're seeing it in less than a minute. Because yeah, we just need to pick up a lever, which is where I left Josh right in front of a lever to activate that, and then Kenny's picks it up, and then he gets to die, so we can go fast back to Josh.
Yeah. There's always, Kenny picks up the lever here, but for some reason, if he dies, he just
One last
magically hands
donation
it over
before we
to
go
Josh.
into final boss.
Absolutely. We do have a donation of $5 from Joshimus with the message, please stop saying Josh. I'm dono screening and it's very distracting.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much, Josh.
Josh.
視聴者のジョッシュさんから寄付が来ま
News.
した
We're leaving Josh behind. He gets to survive, but we're not playing him anymore because now we're on the final boss. And now we're going to play as Ashley because she does the most damage. So Josh just gets to chill out and screen donations, I guess.
だいぶ大きな
Now we're gonna
何か
use,
なんだろ
Ashley's special ability because normally if you have the shotgun and shoot each of these tentacles, because that's what we need to do right now, we need to shoot all these tentacles. Normally a character shoot them 3 times. With Ashley, if you use her ability, you can get away with 2 shots as long as you also use the flashlight boost. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through, shoot them all with her double shot very fast. Just need to hide in the light. That's kind of the gimmick. Yeah, it's very careful because again, like Ashley has a lot of
う
damage.
ESA のスタッフさんのジョッシュさんジョッシュって呼ばないでくださいっていう
But you don't
寄
need
付
too
コ
much
メン
shots. We have exactly what we need. Whew.
Yep, for this.
But you just tank the next one with health. Alright, so now final phase of the final boss. We have no ammo because I guess I missed a pickup somewhere, so oops. But thankfully, this boss is a timer. You might think you need to fight him when you play it casually, but no, just
Yeah. You have to
Wait
survive
out the timer.
for
I
like
forget
a
how
minute,
long?
a minute or something like that.
minute and a half.
Yeah. So
No, it's-
hopefully
そろそろ
this
タイマー
one-
ストップなの
Yeah,
か
no,
な
I guess we can time it now.
Yeah, true. I usually never look. I know what the time is. I was told once what it was, but then I forgot. But yeah, this is literally it. Just wait out the timer, and then we win. So I'm gonna be ready on time. Maybe not yet, but
これに勝利したところでタイマーストップみたいですよね
The thing is, there are audio cues here. Like you can tell what he's gonna do based on how he screams. And normally these sideways swipes, you can shoot him to interrupt him. However, I don't have any ammo anymore, so I can't do that.
yeah, sorry about that. But we have a lot of health.
ここ協力プレイではない
It's a
感じ
waiting
の
game. Yeah, just use
Oh.
reach, slap.
一人で戦ってますね
Can she? Because you said
We're
the
gonna
last time
find
and then
out.
you died. Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Easy, you can take it.
Okay, I thought you were just gonna have her die right there. Alright, time.
あタイマーストップしました
Yeah, that was obscure. You hope you enjoyed. If you haven't played this yourself, you absolutely
なんか
should.
戦うというより一定回数攻撃を受けるのを待ってるみたいな感じでしたけれど
Well,
も
as the name implies,
はい GG です
pick it up on
Even
Steam.
though the game is very
終わりましたね唐突
Did
に
you know that the game has a sequel?
詳しいことは皆さんご自身の手でオブスキュア遊んでみてくださいスチームにありましたはいなんか日光に弱いという話もねちょっとどっかでちらっと読みました
Yeah,
ね
TaintedTali is my name on Twitch as well. I do retro games and do horror games. That's kind of my niche. And I do speedruns or casual, both of them. So if that's something you want to see more of, you can come follow me.
You can go find me at Aeshmah.
ゲーム前にもちょっとお話ししたんですけども1と2がありましてバンドルでも出てるのでもう2作ねセットで安くなってる時に買っちゃってもいいですし
Yep.
1のみだったら698円で通常価格出ているみたいです
Who knows?
But yeah, keep donating to charity because we're trying to hit a milestone later
はい
here. But I'm sure it's
それではオブスキュア終了いたしましたので
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Aeshmah and Tali, for
はい
that.
次のタイトルの準備に移ろうと思います
Don't
皆様
forget
チャンネルはそのままでしばらくお待ちください
GTA 5 coming right up after the break.
この後グランドセフトオート5なんですけれども現時点では、解説の方いらっしゃらないので、もしね、ゲームねキプレイの方いらっしゃいましたらぜひ今からでも解説のご応募お待ちしておりますそれでは一旦失礼します